Welcome everybody to one of the events I have been very excited for on this channel. It is a long time coming. Welcome to the first ever MrHurriicane All-Star game here, playing some All-Pro Football 2K8. I have brought together 20 of the players that I thought best represented what my channels have been about here with the football journeys and all the series that we have done. I have created two teams with 10 custom players on either side. It was literally the limit to what I could do. We got an echo here. I need to get rid of that. I fixed it very quickly. Welcome everyone to the live stream, though. It's good to be here on this Saturday. I know I'm interrupting your college football action, but it's all good. We have some key college players here from my channel joining us today. As a matter of fact, I think most of the players you'll see in this video are from dynasties of mine, because the Minnesota dynasty went so long and had so much impact. And same thing with Kalispell dynasty now, and it going 8 seasons and we're not yet done. But I have players representing a number of different series. I think we have 8 different series represented here in this stream. Now, I'm going to preview the rosters with you, and we're going to get into a good football game today. And for a little bit a while ago, I was kind of panicking because I'm like, wait a minute. I was at the quick play menu, and I was, a little confused why I couldn't, get the teams here. I created one team called the Legends and one team called the Firebirds, and I wasn't able to get the CPU team to be one of them. If you eventually get to the Legends here, the Firebirds, it's not my team. But I found out if you plug in a second controller, you can get the 2 custom teams, and then you can go into the game and just have the second controller control nobody, and you're good to go. So it's working. Now, there are a variety of players that did not make the cut for this because I could only pick 20 and I had to cover a bunch of different positions. So today, might not be the 20 players you think are the best, but I picked some key ones at various spots and I think you'll like it. We are going to, let me see here. This is one way to look at the roster. What was the previous menu I was on, though? I liked that one. I was a fan of that, but I don't know. Anyway, this is the team I will be using in today's stream. Why are we not playing on the most current Madden? Because I thought this game was such a good fit for doing this type of creation. I wouldn't have to put too much into it. It was a pretty easy customization deal. I might do something on Madden in the future. This is All-Pro Football 2K8. It's an older sports game. It's a good football game. It's fun. And I haven't played it on the channel in a very long time. But this is the team I'll be controlling today. Kane, did you hear that a hot dog is officially a sandwich? That is still incorrect. Here's the thing. Sandwiches are supposed to be constructed with 2 slices of bread, whereas a hot dog only has 1 slice of bread. And then you might say, does that mean sub sandwiches are not sandwiches? No, there's a difference between a hot dog bun and a big sub roll. First of all, if you were to take that big sub roll, break it in half, and then reconstruct it, you're fine. If you take the hot dog bun and you break it in half, what are you gonna do? You gotta hold the hot dog there perfectly. You're just gonna create a big mess, and there's a reason why it's not a sandwich. And I think I just put this argument to bed. It's over. Done. But this is the team, the Legends, I will be using today, led by quarterback Andy McKenzie. We saw him last in his own career mode series on Madden 15, I want to say, with the Houston Texans. Now, I'm trying to figure out, I want that old menu I found. I don't know where it was. It was what I started out the episode with. It was perfect because it showed everybody's different traits, because in this game there isn't like a true rating system with like 90 speed and 92 catching. Instead, it was more trait based, and I had to apply traits to all these players to give them some personality, and I want to show those to you. Sec, just pulling up a couple pages here. Why is slow mode on? Slow mode in the chat? It shouldn't be. Let me see if it is. I definitely don't remember applying it. I can fix it though. I have made that mistake before, I guess. So one moment please while I see if there is an issue. 829 watching now. Glad so many of you are excited about this idea. I don't think this is necessarily the best way for me to do it, but it's going to be the start, and hopefully we can do some more fun things in the future. Yeah, slow mode. Turn that off. It was on. Chat to your heart's desire, within reason. Slow mode is off. Player abilities? Yeah, that was, there was this spot, but it shows you all the possible ones. It doesn't show me just all the players. I think if I go view rosters, maybe? Yeah, this was it. View rosters. Okay, so our quarterback is led by, or our team is led by quarterback Andy McKenzie. I made sure every team had a custom quarterback, running back, 2 pass catchers, and probably another player on offense, maybe 3 pass catchers per side. And then on the defensive end, I just kind of wanted to make sure they had somebody at all 3 levels in the secondary, at linebacker, and at defensive line. And then I filled out some other roles with some players I thought were pretty key. So, we have Andy McKenzie, whose traits as a silver player, gold players I think got 3 when they're custom, silvers get 2, bronzes get 1. So I couldn't do a ton of customization, but I did what I thought those players were most known for. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Hama, the first of the day. Had you not given up on him, Rambo would have been on this team. Don't lie, Tim, you know it's true. That's a possibility here. That's definitely possible. So, Andy McKenzie is the quarterback of the team I'll be using. He has the scrambler trait, making him talented at throwing the football out of the pocket. And he's also the speed burner, so he has top-notch speed for the position. The quick facts and stuff, not all the colleges are accurate. All the heights and weights are accurate, and all the numbers are accurate. And for the player customization, I wasn't able to do a lot there, unfortunately. The custom players didn't have a lot of faces. You couldn't choose hairstyles. They had very little equipment you could mess with, so I did what I could, the best. For Matt Pierre, he's a gold player because I gave him a Hall of Fame career on Madden 18. He has the cutback ability, quick feet, and finesse. His game has always been about the elusive aspects of playing running back and making defenders miss. He's our star running back. And then there's Nate Bell, who has the ball hawk ability, closing speed because he was a true burner, and then bump master, good in bump and run coverage. If Anton Greenberry tries to throw on Nate Bell, it might not go too well for him. At wide receiver, we have Lance Adams from the Carolina Panthers franchise. He's a deep threat with breakaway burst. And alongside him, well, I guess not yet. Next up is safety Corey Boyd from the Minnesota Gophers dynasty. He has the ball hawk trait and closing speed. He was a great playmaker in that series, and I had to include him in here. Alongside Lance Adams will be the speedy 5'9" wideout Ja'Cory Day from the Kalispell Warhawk dynasty. And then I had to include, like, you can only make 10 players per team basically, because you can only make 20 total players. And I have to have like 11 players on each team. So I had to include like an offensive lineman, just a bronze one that's in the game. So let's go to Dante Rooks, defensive tackle from the Bears franchise. Could have included Harlan Regis, but I decided I needed some defensive help here, and we have Dante Rooks, pass rush bonus. I loved the impact he brought in the Bears franchise. He was a late round pick that certainly made the most of his short time in the series. And also on the defensive line is Greg Kelly from the Minnesota Dynasty, sack master. He was an exceptional pass rusher. At linebacker, there's Dominic Carter. I don't have the proper college here because UTSA didn't play football when this game was created. Is Wiza in the house? How's it going, Wiza? I'll get to questions and everything after I get through this kind of intro. But Dominic Carter, what I remember about him in the UTSA series was how clutch he was and the big plays he'd make in key situations and his ability to outplay his ratings. Leon Daniels also plays defense for us. How could I not include Leon? He has the leadership bonus. He makes his teammates better. That's what Leon's always been about. And those are the 10 players that have been created for my team. It's all I could create in this game. In the future, we might go more in depth. How about we go to our opponents? With the only representative from my second channel only, this is quarterback Anton Greenberry. He was with us for all but one episode in the Cleveland Browns 0-16 rebuild series. He was the quarterback that helped us turn that team around. He played his entire career in Cleveland. I gave him pocket presence. He was excellent in the pocket. He has a laser arm with pinpoint accuracy, and he's certainly clutch. Then he has a #1 wide receiver, also a gold caliber player. It's Reggie Shepard from the San Diego Chargers franchise. He can make acrobatic catches. He's a deep threat and has excellent hands. 6'6", 236. Him against Nate Bell. That could be a very fun matchup today. Another pass catcher for the Firebirds is Hayden John Charles with soft hands, and he's tough over the middle. He's not the fastest tight end, but he's super reliable as long as you put the football near him. Then at linebacker, Reggie Carter from the Minnesota Dynasty. Does he not have any boosts? I will have to edit that then. I'm glad I'm checking this now. Marcus Calhoun is also a linebacker on their team. He gets the coverage bonus and run coverage. He was pretty complete at Kalispell. Did a lot of special things there, and I wanted to make sure he was a part of this for sure. Roscoe Sheridan is their tailback, one of the better powerful running backs to come across the channel. Not overpowering. We've never had like a true Marshawn Lynch or just a real bruiser of a running back, but Sheridan was able to break some tackles and get some yards after contact and had a great Kalispell career, so he earned a spot in this. And then Franklin Fitzgerald, bull rushing defensive tackle from the Jaguars series. We also have Caesar Butler. Had to get a cornerback over here. After I did the Jaguars series, I wanted to find another Nate Bell. Caesar Butler might not have been Bell, but he was pretty good nonetheless. And then Andre Gaines, another safety. Gaines was a 4-year starter in the Minnesota series, and he went from being a not-so-good freshman to eventually, I think he was an All-American senior. And then the last player for the Firebirds, Tyrone Brightful. Known mostly for getting spun out time and time again by various running backs, receivers, maybe a couple tight ends. Tyrone Brightful, known for coverage, but in run defense, you better watch out. It might not be pretty. I guarantee you it's not. Those are the 20 players that make up today's All-Star game. The first ever on the channel. I just need to edit Reggie Carter quick because I did not give him any boosts. His abilities, I definitely want him to be a big hitter. He was a true force in the running game. And the footsteps. I didn't use the footsteps one at all. Defender strikes fear in receivers, and this can result in gator arms. I like Reggie Carter here, and that should finalize everything. There were many players I would have loved to include in here, but I had 2 teams, only so many spots. Sammy Hollins would have been a great one. Yeah, I could have included him. Honestly, it didn't cross my mind. I was thinking about so many of the franchises and dynasties, and he was a road to glory, so I didn't really think about it. But it's now time for the game to begin, everybody. Legends on one side, player 2 will control the Firebirds, and I'll fix that once the game gets started. Let's play some football. SportsFan98 sends a super chat. Glad you put Boyd on a team since there was no Hall. Yeah, Calvin Hall. Like, I had a list of players I thought would fit, and Calvin Hall was on there, but I included Boyd over him. So yes, this is an older game. We have All Pro Football 2K8. Just, I think it's a good game for this kind of thing. It didn't take a ton of time to get set up, and now we're all ready to go. I couldn't include any offensive linemen. I was just so low on potential spots. Couldn't include like specialists. If I do this on like a Madden or something else with deeper customization, then I can go all out. Oh wait, there's an actual game? I thought it was just an announcement. Oh no, we are doing everything here right now. I love the player chatter in this game too. How's the audio, everybody? I think if I were on Xbox, I might be able to use like a roster editor and do a bit more. I might have to look into that.
We'll receive.
So I need to have like 2-player control for just the opening kickoff, and after that I should be good. Kicking in this game, though, it's kind of a journey, but it's also pretty fun. It's time, everybody. The MrHurriicane All-Star Game is officially underway, and here we go. I couldn't edit the returners, so I have no idea who returns for these 2 teams, but it's going to be the Firebirds starting out at their 27-yard line. Anton Greenberry at quarterback, Reggie Shepard at wide receiver. It should be really fun to see what these offenses are capable of. Just need to go into choose side, and there we go. We are set for the rest of action. So, being an older football game, we're going to see probably quite a few like 2 tight end sets and whatnot. It's not going to look exactly modern, but we'll have to see how it plays out. I'm excited for this. It's 7-minute quarters. Absolutely no accelerated clock. And here we go. It's a handoff on first down. They try Roscoe Sheridan, and he gets wrapped up quickly by Dante Rooks. Does the game audio need to... That definitely needs to be louder. How's that? If that's too loud, just let me know, but the levels look good. Thank you for the Super Chat Fleet. Yes, there should be a Channel Hall of Fame in the future. We certainly have a lot of options for that.
Let's do it again. Oh yeah, I hope they come at us the same way.
Hey, there's Leon Daniels. He plays linebacker, of course. You can notice all the players that are from my series because they'll have stars under them. And it's 2nd down and 12. They'll run it again. Sheridan gets absolutely nothing on the first 2 carries, which means it's time for Anton Greenberry to open up the offense. We're going to go into our dime. And because I respect Reggie Shepard, we're going to have safety help. Oh, Harold, where is Jay Starks? I almost included him. There were so many players that I wanted to but couldn't include. Greenberry here has time and gets wrapped up. Greg Kelly was the first there, and one of the generic players to fill out the roster was there to bring him to the ground. So a dominant opening possession for our team. By the way, is this difficulty on the right thing? I just wanted to make sure because I know that in Play Now, it might default to something. And I wanted it to be on like the all-pro difficulty, and I'm just not sure if it is. I can't change it in-game, though. Or you can change these in-game is all. They're all 50. I'm pretty sure that's the all-pro then. Oops. Alrighty, so we get to return the punt now after we sent them backwards 9 yards. We got Carroll back deep here. I think the game should take around an hour, being on 7-minute quarters with no acceleration clock. Here we go. Setting up our offense, and a pretty good hit there. I have all the controls I need to know written down here, so if I forget anything, I should be fine. But now it's time for Andy McKenzie to take the field.
Eyes front. We're using double strong toss. Break.
I love how sometimes they call out the plays like that. Super cool, some of the features in this game. We're going to start by tossing it outside here. Matt Pierre shakes a tackle, and he spins his way ahead across the 50-yard line. Without his exceptional elusiveness, I'm not sure that's possible right there. What do we want to do now? The plays are probably going to look a little dated. That's alright, and I'm not used to triangle being like the back button anymore. That used to be how it was, and then someone decided we had to change it, and then we had to get used to circle being back. Alright. Might be looking to the outside on this one. Andy McKenzie set to throw, back foot. Oh no! The first throw can't... The first throw... I still got to get used to the gameplay here. But the first pass is intercepted by Caesar Butler. We'll watch this again. This throw is way too late. And I threw it off my back foot. See, the controls here are a little bit different. Like, the feel of everything is different than, like, Madden. So, just takes a little getting used to. I did do some practice, but maybe not practice on the curl routes much. Hungry Gamer, thank you for the super chat. If you do this again with different players, Torque Lewis should be one of the quarterbacks. Oh, yeah, from the Blitz the League series. That was fun. Really fun. So Greenberry now gets a second chance to run the offense now with good field position. They get it outside here, and Roscoe Sheridan rumbles ahead for 4. Yeah, of course. In the All-Star game, my first ever pass is an interception. But I plan to have a lot of safety help to cover over the top of Reggie Shepard. We'll see if Nate Bell needs it. And do I need to actually use her, or does it control on its own? Because I don't like playing defense. I want the ratings to take over. This is Sheridan, and he gets stood up by Leon Daniels to force 3rd and 4. And there is Leon, the captain, in the middle. Offset backfield here for Anton Greenberry. He's going to head to the air with this one, and it's knocked away by Nate Bell. So each of the star cornerbacks has a play here early on. Did you see all those old school telephones on the table there? Not much offense so far in this first quarter. But at least the interception doesn't do us any harm. Yeah, I only threw 2 picks in a season on this game, believe it or not. Many years ago, I did a series with a custom team, and I only threw 2 picks in a whole season. I have 1 on 1 throw right now in the stream. And we'll start this inside the 15-yard line now with Andy McKenzie under center. There we go, Andy. And we're going to roll out on the first one. Oh, no, no, no. I meant to throw it to the back. R1 isn't running back on this, is it? I guess not. Not starting out too well here in the passing game. No deep safety there. This could be a little risky on their part. McKenzie heads back to the air, trying to sidestep the rush. Gets it away downfield, has some strength, and this is incomplete for Ja'Cory Day. Kind of played that in slow motion, it appeared. But I knew I wanted to head deep to Ja'Cory there. This is not a hot start at all for Andy. So hopefully we can get the completion this time as McKenzie steps up, rolls right, fires, and that is holding. Ja'Cory Day downfield on the double move. He finds some open space. It's something. I like all these replays, by the way. Let's get Matt Pierre the football once again. Spread out the defense and run up the middle. Matt Pierre will drag a generic defender ahead for about 8 yards. So the players that weren't created here just end up being just randomized generic players. They just have random names, and I assume they just have no major skills. So our star players should all stand out. On second down and 3 to the outside here. Matt Pierre gets leveled by Reggie Carter. I tried to break out a juke. Clearly not successful. Now I think we're going to go a little power this time. You can charge up your passes for better accuracy. Yeah, the charging, I don't really understand how that works anymore. I didn't see that in the controls when I was checking earlier. Controller setup. There's speed burst. Not super aware of the charging of stuff. But hey, this might be a game in the era. You even know what this is? Like, seriously? This is an instruction manual. When you were on the way home with a new game, there was prep time. Let me, I'm looking in here. By the way, the Big's pretty good game. Football fundamentals. I don't need that. Offensive controls. I'm learning all the... Oh, charge. X. Okay. If I hit X, I can do it. L2 is throw ball away, by the way. We're really kicking it old school now. Hold X. I guess X is never going to be a button then for throwing it to a specific receiver. Enter scramble mode as right trigger. Alright, I'm going to keep this just in case, but I think I'm good now. But I'm not passing it here. We are running this football, and Matt Pierre has himself the first down. I love a lot of the animations on here. 2K had a lot of good stuff going here in their football games. So as we cross the 50 now, we are going to set up on 1st and 10. Hand off. We pitch it back to Andy McKenzie, and it is incomplete. Throwing right into the ground. Couldn't go downfield for Lance Adams at all, but I could not resist the trick play. What's the quick button for flipping play? Is that a thing? Not sure. We are going to run to the right then. Matt Pierre hit again by Reggie Carter. Is he hurt? Okay, he bounces back up. I saw his name pop up. I'm like, okay, this can't be a good sign. All right. Yeah, L1 is my outside left receiver. That itself is strange. Here's a quick throw, and it's complete. So one of the wide receivers that is just one of the roster fillers. Cedric Ahanotu. Nice catch. Who knows? Maybe somebody today earns themselves a spot in a future series based on their performance. Someone that we've never heard of before could make a game-changing play, everybody. And we head to the air here. It's going to be outside for Ja'Cory Day. Oh, he just played the sideline better than they do in Madden 19, everybody. He did not go out of bounds. I had a chance to go upfield.
That's because you're no good, man. Let's keep doing what we're doing.
We're going to throw a little screen pass now out here for Matt Pierre, and he gets wrapped up and dragged down by Caesar Butler. Nothing there in this low-scoring affair. But hey, it's our best offensive drive so far. Looking a little bit better.
Big stop, baby. Great tackle. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling good now.
Use the right thumbstick to make moves. I've been using the shoulder buttons. But the specific juke moves are the right stick, you're right. So with Matt, at least, I should be doing that. For sure. Good call, Wiza. Good thing he's here. Lance Adams out to the left-hand side, and here we go. Set to throw it. And, oh man, scrambling out Andy McKenzie. Very close and out of bounds with first down yardage. Reggie Carter again to make the tackle. All right, split backfield now. And, oh, we tried to pitch it forward, a little shovel pass. It does it by default, the pass part and the timing of it. So, not too good there. Andy McKenzie having some rough, he's shaking off the rust here. It's been a few years since he's played a game. No one thought to get stretched out or practice or anything. Second down and 10, some play action, and McKenzie's hit down again. Couldn't get that off cleanly. Thrown at Ja'Cory Day. And that's going to lead us into another third down. Man, Caesar Butler kind of had me scared off after the first successful play he had. But wait a minute here. Lance Adams inside the 5 gets open. First and goal. Why no Hollenbeck? Oh, Malcolm Hollenbeck didn't quite make the cut, sadly. He would have been like the 78th different quarterback I would have made. All right, trying to punch it in to end a very good possession. And we hand it. Whoa. Okay. It's like he lined up in the backfield with us. That's Franklin Fitzgerald. Here's second down and goal for Andy McKenzie. Heading to the air, stepping up and down. Good coverage there in the end zone. Third down now. It's been a really long possession, by the way. Ooh, roll out weak flow. I love this play design here. Check this. Check that. That's awesome. Let's roll out that way. Oh, whoa! We had an unblocked defender. You're putting me on in an impossible spot there against Reggie. Reggie Carter's already made a number of tackles, and this one of his easiest, being unblocked against Andy McKenzie. So I guess we're settling for 3. Thankfully, my first field goal of the day is a shorter one, so I can kind of get my timing down a little bit. And the kick is good from 29 yards out, 3-0. Guys, what game is this? This is All Pro Football 2K8. And I'm already loving the gameplay here. And boom, here we go. Well, that was perfect timing, and it barely got inside the 20. So Anton Greenberry hasn't done a whole lot offensively to this point. We'll see what the Firebirds attempt to do. They've not yet tested Nate Bell. They've mostly pounded away at the running game. So it's 3-0. Two tight ends on the field. And here's Greenberry to the air with a completion, finding Reggie Shepard over the middle. Reggie is definitely one of the best players I've drafted over any series. Just 6'6", 240, had like 90 speed. It was plenty. He could beat defenses downfield. He was impossible to jam. He had amazing hands. Closest thing I've had to like Calvin Johnson. Lance Adams, closer to Randy Moss, but never put up the production despite almost identical physical traits. Here's Greenberry on first down. Another quick throw, and now a gain of 9. Where's Marcus Calhoun? He's playing defense for the Firebirds, but he's being outshined by Reggie Carter. There's a look at Corey Boyd playing some safety. We got Leon Daniels there in the middle, and it's a run to Roscoe Sheridan. He gets driven back, but gets the first down. Yeah, this game has, like, you couldn't even edit hairstyles. Which I thought was strange. We're loading the box here. They like to run a little bit too much. On first down, in the eye. Oh. Greenberry making an adjustment at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to hand it back up the middle. And Leon Daniels. Look at that tackle. Nothing's gotten past Leon. Leon's trait in this is he makes his teammates better. He has the leadership bonus. I love how you start your play by choosing like the defensive line technique you want to play. If you want to run like a stunt or a fan outside and give up the middle or plug the middle. Super cool. Second down, and here's Greenberry back to pass. Swing right, caught Roscoe Sheridan, taken down in the open field. That's Corey Boyd on the stop. Let's fan out this time, 3rd and 6. Two receivers left, one right for Greenberry. In an all-star game focused on defense. Here's Greenberry under pressure, and he's nearly picked off by Leon Daniels. Intended for Hayden John Charles. Very, very close, and we force another punt. We'll see if the second half brings any more offense. I've been a little surprised it's been so defense heavy. But fair catch called inside the 10, and we will start here with 2.5 to go. Voice sync is off. I can fix that, I think. Should be back to normal. Let me know if there are any issues.
This is the call. A-strong zone cutback.
Going to Matt Pierre on the carry, and absolutely nothing there in the middle. Pierre averaging 2.6 yards per carry. Just trying to get ourselves some room here. I thought Pierre could maybe do it. Sam Bradford just got cut. What? Sammy Sleeves on the open market. Drop this one off. Pierre breaks a tackle. And he's going to get a bunch more after the fact, taking us to the 2-minute warning. There we go, Matt. Just kind of last resort dump off here, and we see Pierre shake the tackle of Reggie Carter, and we know from there he can create. That's Carter's first big mistake. Imagine forcing 3rd down there with 2 minutes to go. They have a chance to maybe get the football and work their way down the field, but now we have new life on this possession. Run a stretch play, hold down turbo, and enjoy. We'll do some of that. But it's pass mode now. Rolling out. McKenzie missing badly. Way inaccurate for Lance. Minute 56 on the clock here in a 3-0 game. There's McKenzie back to pass, stepping up outside. Oh, it got intercepted. He played it from underneath and got it. That's one of the generic players here. Amon Lukens intercepts the second pass of McKenzie today. So obviously a lot of getting used to here for me, but I had a season where I threw 2 picks all year long. How'd I do that? There's no way those stats are correct. Hold the charge button every time I throw? Okay, I'll hold charge button every time I throw. A minute 47 here left to go, and that's Greenberry handing to Sheridan. They have some time to get away with some running calls here. We'll see if they're able to actually get anywhere. I'm inviting them to run the football here and not throw it to Reggie. And here's Greenberry throwing outside. Hayden John Charles makes the catch and is taken down. Nice open field tackle by Hall, but it comes after a first down that puts them in pretty makeable field goal range here. Greenberry hands it inside. Sheridan gets 4 more. And they're in the hurry-up offense now. Hold it when you snap the ball. Everyone can charge, even players on defense. It's a weird mechanic. A pump from Greenberry, and that gets swatted away. Leon Daniels. We're saying his name quite a bit. I'm sure there are many Leon Daniel fan here in the chat today. What are we at for views right now? As we're set up for a 3rd and 6. So over 700. Awesome. 48 seconds to go. And here is Greenberry to the end zone. Touchdown, Reggie Shepard. Fantastic work there on the post. Reggie with very little separation, but it's just enough for Anton Greenberry to thread the needle. Wow, Calvin Hall was close. Nate Bell further away, but no play. We're left with 44 seconds to go in this half. I will try to get something. If there's more, all I can do is refresh this. There's no other way to fix it during the stream.
Get down, guys. This is nothing. When we get the lead, let's get back out there and crack some heads.
Let's do this. 7-3 now. I'm thinking maybe I could have gone even longer on the quarter length. I thought 7 would be pretty good, but I maybe should have gone with 8. And there is the kick. Let's hopefully get some yards here. We need to give ourselves a chance on offense. Nothing special. So we'll look for some chunk plays here. Maybe something safe with upside like a screen. If I say I want something for Matt Pierre. Need to find something in 20 seconds, though. Yeah. Screen strong. This works. I have all 3 timeouts, by the way. So let's swing it outside here. Pierre breaks a tackle, make it another one. Nice job. Let's use a timeout. Love those animations. Man, I can't believe this game is like 11 years old or something. So our most reliable playmaker has easily been Matt Pierre out of the backfield. They're creeping a safety down, now back off. We might have a chance downfield. There's Lance with separation. There he goes, touchdown. He burned Caesar Butler. Lance Adams with the big strike to put us back in front. There we go. That's more like it. What happened, Caesar? You couldn't have been tired already. It was the second play of the drive. Andy McKenzie with a pinpoint deep ball. Oh, he tried to reach. No shot. That was money. So we have Greenberry to Shepard. We have Andy to Adams. The stars have come to play. Extra point, up and through. 10-7. I'm not sure they're going to act with the same urgency, but I knew I had to do something. Pierre got us started there. And what was the pass? What was the yardage on that? Like a 55? That was perfect timing, but I got way more distance than my first kickoff, or my previous kickoff. Don't let them get outside. So if they want to get something here, they'll have to come out with something aggressive. We'll see what kind of a look there is. There's specifically a prevent package. And I'll just go to my nickel. Call it good. 2-man under. No one's getting beat deep. "19 seconds until the half. And it looks like we're going to be going there after this play then. Really fun game so far. Really, really fun. Having a good time today. Hope you're enjoying the action so far, everybody. Looks like a throw, though. Wait a minute here. Time expires, and Corey Boyd is able to break up the throw. And there we go. Just going to get us on to the second half now. I just wasn't sure if there was any, like, halftime music or whatever in this game. Just kind of playing it safe here. And there hasn't been. I think I found all the sliders I needed to. Little halftime show, though. Let's sit back and enjoy. So far, we have 147 passing yards, but also 2 turnovers. We've been much better on third down than our opponents. Yeah, the camera-wise, the camera's been really good. I really enjoyed it. Oh, there's the pick. We don't want to see that. But we have a whole half of football to play, everybody. Who's going to make the game-changing plays in the second half? Which play is this? The one to Jacory? Oh, man, that was ugly. That throw was not good. Oh, here was the touchdown from Greenberry. Are we ready for the second half? I think we are. Too many memories with this game for me. See, I didn't come around to this game until late. Like, I was already making YouTube by the time I played it for the first time. And I really liked it. I didn't have an Xbox 360. I think it was an Xbox. Wait, no, this is on PS3. I didn't have like a next-gen console at the time when it came out. I know that. And here we go, getting the second half underway, trying to make something happen on special teams, but it's not going to happen, especially not following any blockers. My team is winning right now 10-7. And it's been really entertaining. Let's go, Andy. Getting started here with the pass. We're going to roll out. Wait. I guess because I was holding the scramble button, I couldn't throw it at all. I thought it was just hiding my icons. What's the flag? It's an offensive penalty. It's clipping, so it was unrelated. Okay. So, just like that, it's a 1st and 30. I didn't know, exactly how the scrambling worked. But, I guess I learned the hard way. Here's McKenzie heading to the air. Whoa! What happened to our center? He got absolutely obliterated. Okay, this drive is going nowhere. Let me get some space here. Hands off Matt Pierre. Got a little room there. And that'll take us out to the 9. Probably just going to hand it off to him one more time. Let me get my... Are there any stretches here? Strong toss. Strong stretch. There will be no safety here. No Dolphin. Hand off to Matt Pierre. Headed outside. And can't shake the tackle of Butler. So we're going to be punting this away here after a pretty throwaway possession. Better be a good punt. Perfect timing. I must have remembered how to kick somehow. And, oh, the first man misses. He's got some blockers, and it's going to be Greenberry set up inside the 40 now. Bronzo line is a must if they have any star D line. I wish that I could have done more with, like, putting the star players on the team. But, yeah, we're making do with what we have here, and it's putting a fun game out here for us, so not mad at it at all. 10-7. And it's going to be a handoff here. Sheridan. Nope. Leon Daniels ends the play again. He has 5 tackles, 1 for a loss. Nearly had an interception as well. What if we bring some heat? We only have a single receiver set here. And it's going to be a run. Sheridan, hello. Is he tired of Leon Daniels? He was the first there, and then the cleanup crew follows. 3rd down and 10. A lot of people don't know what this game is. This is All Pro Football 2K8, which was on Xbox 360 and PS3. And it's an older football game that I really enjoy. 3rd down and 10 now for Anton Greenberry, and this pass is incomplete. Boyd is there on the coverage. Or actually, it was a different 26. Do I have 2 26s on this team? So I can't believe they started here at the 38 and could not move at all when they're punting. Man, look at that punt. They're not just booming it through the end zone here. The punting in this game is even really good. There are still a lot of things in this game that, like, Madden could still learn from.
We're right where we want to be in this game. Let's keep plugging away. Hey.
All right, going back to Matt Pierre now. Up by 3. We work all the way outside. Pierre hit down. Okay, Wiza, I got a question here. If you gotta hold X for the speed burst and all that good stuff, your thumb's already on that. How are you mashing the right stick? You gotta take it off and then go back to running at full speed? That must be it. It's the only way. Here we go again to the air. Dump it off. That is off the hands and nearly picked. Dropped by Matt Pierre. That one wouldn't have been so much my fault.
This kind of pickup should be no.
Third down and inches. And here's the handoff here. Pierre gonna work to the outside here. Breaks one of those tackles using the Wiza right stick spin. And we got ourselves a first down and our best run of the day. Watch it one more time. Matt Pierre all the way out. Man, these angles, the camera angles. That's what Wiza wanted me to use.
Come on, D. Too much.
Hold the X to
Don't do
charge up
anything.
before doing a move. Gotcha. What would I do if Wiza wasn't here today? Oops. Wrong one. Knocked down. I wanted to hit L1. Here's an interesting play here. I think this is... No, this is definitely a pass play. Rolling out. Wait, how do I throw it? Those were decoy routes. I know it's like a naked bootleg play, but I thought that those were real routes. I didn't think those were run blocking things. My bad here. I made some big mistakes. See, sometimes the white routes are pass routes, but that clearly had no option to pass. Stepping up, and down goes Andy McKenzie. So this drive fails. I'm like, oh, a naked bootleg. That's cool. With the option to throw? Okay. But then I wanted to throw and couldn't. Tap the X to sprint. It might not be the last time I'd be playing all-pro football here on the channel, so... You know, we'll see what I want to do. Nice tackle there.
Can't catch me, suckers!
I don't think Sam Bradford is necessarily done. I mean, he's only a year removed. Well, I guess he didn't play much last year, but... I don't know. The good play in Minnesota wasn't that long ago. But we sure didn't see it this year. So after a 9-yard run by Sheridan, the quarterback here for the Firebirds is Anton Greenberry from my Browns rebuild series, one of the best players I've ever drafted. And he just handed off for another first down, Roscoe Sheridan, as we approach the end of quarter number 3. Somewhat sloppy game here. Maybe very sloppy game, but really fun. And we have a tight game here in the second half. Good to see. Here's a sweep to the right, and Leon Daniels combines with Dante Rooks for another big stop. Reggie Shepard has a touchdown, so does Lance Adams on a deep ball. Second down and 11 now for Anton. Greenberry's going to keep things on the ground. A heavy dose of Roscoe Sheridan rumbling through the middle of this defense all the way to the 32. They ran the ball pretty mediocrely, if that's the proper way of saying it, in mediocre fashion for the first 2.5 quarters. Now, all of a sudden, they're making it look easy. Got to shore that up. I'm not playing the right run defense, obviously.
Come on, D. Know where he runs. Dig in.
Can you guys hear the player chatter pretty well? Here's toss out to the right-hand side. All over it. Nice job. Number 55, player I don't know. Now they go with 4 receivers.
We need more out of you. Where you been today? Don't worry, man. I'm going to get turned around. Hey.
All right, Greenberry. 4 receivers in the pattern. 33 on the clock. Greenberry checks it way underneath. 3rd and 12. And they could try tying the game from this distance. They just can't afford a backwards play. What kind of personnel are they going to throw at us? Same thing. Everyone has man coverage. We have that safety help over the top of Reggie Shepard on 3rd and 12. Greenberry sidesteps, and I think he threw that away. And they just play it safe for a field goal try now. So, punt. They're foregoing a 51-yard field goal. I'm not sure if the kickers are just terrible here or what, but a 51 isn't ridiculous. They're not trying it, though. They're gonna want this to be caught. It wasn't. All right, I think we're going to the 4th quarter, everybody, here in the All-Star game. It's been fun so far. Pierre, 12 carries, 58 yards, and some receiving action as well, as he will catch the ball here again. Nice catch. Pierre gets to the open field and picks up another 1st down. Watch that catch one more time. He has to kind of spin around. Doesn't lose any momentum. All right, we're working some play action here. I'd love to hit Ja'Cory Day off the bootleg. And we might not have a chance over there. Throw it away. What? L2's throw it away, but he was just juking. I took off of the scramble button. I don't know. I've had like 3 drives now in this half. Like every drive, I've had like a minus 15-yard play. So sorry my gameplay isn't cleaner, as McKenzie got it! Lance Adams downfield between 2 defenders. That was a 2nd and 28 we just converted. Just watch it one more time. Lance creates enough space and just barely can make that play. Too bad like all the rollouts here have not worked. Here's Greenberry to the air, downfield, and incomplete. Ja'Cory Day got leveled by Andre Gaines. I've been trying to set up Ja'Cory with a chance to make a play. Couldn't do it here. He got absolutely annihilated. All right. We're going to go to Pierre on this one, and no shot. Marcus Calhoun hasn't made too many plays today, but there's a big one. Third and 13. Need a big play here. Blitz is sent. McKenzie to the middle for Lance Adams. It's a 1st down at midfield. Lance coming through in a big way today. Now we'll run the stretch to the outside. Pierre trying to get past Butler and then taken down at the... Oh, no. Is Pierre hurt this time? No, he's good. He's good. Tyrone Brightful made that tackle. I missed the chance to spin him out. So at the 40-yard line. It's time for play action. We fake 2 ways. Throw it! Why? The first time he didn't want to throw it. That's a cool play action, but I don't know why he didn't end up throwing it to the guy I was trying to throw it to in the first place. I wanted L1 right away. Would have easily been a first down. So it's my 3rd interception. Haven't been able to get used to like how the game fully works. That's more interceptions than I had in a full season against like teams with a bunch of Hall of Famers. So it's 10-7 now. Greenberry to Reggie Shepard. Shepard and Adams doing damage. That last pick shouldn't have happened, though. I shouldn't have to press the button like 14 times. It was a cool play action. It was really cool design. I haven't even seen that design in Madden. 4 minutes left. Here's a quick throw, and that's too easy. Reggie Shepard.
Doesn't anybody want to cover me? Wide open, baby.
I love the player chatter in here. I want that in more games. Does anyone want to cover me? Imagine you're playing against a team and someone says that to you. I bet you care at least 5% more about that current game you're playing. Handoff up the middle, and Sheridan is met. Now, they didn't kick it from the 31. I'm guessing now they'd at least try it. But we'll try to hold them here from getting a first down. Yeah, we'll have to talk about the mechanics sometime, Wise, for sure. If I want to play this game more especially. If I do anything larger on this game, it'll probably be like a stream series. As this pass could have been picked off, but clearly was not. I'm glad Wise is having fun. I'm glad a lot of you are enjoying this, even though the gameplay isn't perfect on my end. I certainly would love to be playing a little bit better. 3rd down and 7. 3 and change left to go. Very big play here for the Firebirds, and they got us first down. It's Reggie Shepard. That'll take us inside 3 minutes. 5 catches now for Reggie. I think Lance is really close to that. When Greenberry gets time, we know what he can do. I think now I might play a bit more zone defense. The 2-man stuff wasn't working as well anymore. So we load the box here to defend against the run. And here it goes. Roscoe Sheridan for nothing. Oh, I was offsides. I was trying to get him just to the line of scrimmage. But it's a successful play regardless, so they'll decline the penalty. Yeah, always with 2K sports games, even on basketball, you got to get a feel for like the player movement and when players truly stop after you give input. Like it takes time for their animations to like finish playing out. It's not instant. They just stop moving. Like in basketball when you're trying to just like run up to the 3-point line and get a shot off, and then you step on the line and you're just like, I wasn't trying to do that.
We could sleepwalk to this first down.
Third down and 3. 2:15 to go. Greenberry gets it away, and that ball is nearly picked. He wanted Hayden John Charles. And now it's 4th down, and they're going to have to kick for the tie. Greenberry's gotten away with some, okay? I've thrown 3 picks, but Greenberry's gotten away with some that should have been. And the field goal is up and through, making it 10 apiece. 2:06 to go. Can we get in range for the win? From the 10-yard line, here we go. Up to about the 29. So I think here, we need to put the ball in the hands of Matt Pierre. If we go to overtime or something, not a huge problem. But, you know, I want to make sure we're focusing on our best player here, and my passing has been so unreliable. So with the game on the line, here goes Matt all the way outside, and he breaks off a one. He spun out right full, and Matt Pierre has the first down. He did spin out right full. He might have wrapped him up, but he spun away. It counts. Rightful has gotten spun out again. Pierre has been the star. One of our stars anyway. Also Lance Adams has done a good job. We'll try him on the stretch. Might not have as much success on this one, but he gets out of bounds. Yeah, I like all these series I've done. I'm trying to turn it into like a huge universe, and I take games like Super Mega Baseball and put so many players into them, and I want to do it with more games, but not all games have the right customization suite for it. So hopefully there's a game that comes along that lets me really make this reach its potential as Ja'Cory Day makes the grab, and that's going to get us very close to field goal range now as the pressure shifts to our opponents. Finally got that play to Ja'Cory Day. Here's Matt Pierre. Gets a block. And not much there. Reggie Carter on the stop. It would be nice to have Madden's like chew clock feature on now, though.
Okay, coach wants this one. Split twin, strong fold sweep. Look alive, baby. Break.
It is a little toss sweep here incoming for Matt Pierre. Trying to work to the left boundary. And he's working there. Pierre heads outside, breaks a tackle, and is dragged down at the 20-yard line. We are very close to being set up for a game-winning field goal. Field goals, though, are a little bit tougher in this game than in Madden, but the closer I get, obviously, the easier it's going to be. We go to our fullback now, Farmer, up the middle. And now, I wasn't sure if they would use their timeouts, but they are, now that they basically need to. Oops, wrong play. I tried going back to something previous. Called the wrong one. .34 seconds left. Up the middle we go with Matt Pierre, a yard shy of the marker. So if we get the first down here, there's nothing they can do to save time.
This is it, guys. Step up, baby. Step up.
That's a full yard we need to gain. Hands off, Matt Pierre. Got it! And there he goes. Touchdown. I wasn't going to just fall down there. No, that's for Todd Gurley. Not here. Matt Pierre gets the touchdown. Hopefully the game winner. Oh, yeah. Caesar Butler there had a chance, and he took a bad angle. This will be on my channel later as a video. It's not going to be edited down or anything. (17-10). So now we just need to hang on. Double cover Reggie Shepard and walk out of here with a win. So here they go. Not much time left. They have one timeout, and they're going to have to travel 70 yards in 20 seconds. What kind of play are they going to call here? Just throw everybody downfield? Or no, get the quick yardage first. And then they're going to go hurry up. They're not using the timeout yet. They want to call one more play and then do it. So with 6 seconds left, Greenberry got it out there. Hayden John Charles. 1 second left. Timeout. So they're going to throw a Hail Mary to the end zone now. This is too good. This is too good. He almost didn't have the time for that. We have Hail Mary plays? Do I like it? I do. All right. All right, everybody. This is game. Last play. Greenberry needs a touchdown. Flag down. He fires as far as he can. And it's broken up, but we'll check the penalty. I'm not sure who got a hand on it. Well, that appears to be maybe the last play of the game. It was holding on the defense. Are you kidding me? One more play. They called holding on a Hail Mary. You're kidding me with that. They got another shot. This is game, everybody. Here in the first ever MrHurriicane All-Star game. Game on the line right here. And Greenberry shakes the sack and throws incomplete. Dante Rooks got the pressure. They couldn't get another deep ball off. What a game. That was incredibly fun. Wow. That was a really good time. Matt Pierre ends up with 113 yards on the ground. Leon Daniels had 7 tackles. Reggie Carter had 6. Well, that's your first All-Star game, everybody. I hope it delivered. I know the game could have been better, and if I can do something else on this game, I'm sure the gameplay will be a little bit tightened up. But I had a really fun time with that game. This is what I wanted it to be. Fun slugfest with a bunch of players across a variety of series. Does it have like a player of the game in here? Raiders cut Bruce Irvin? No way. Who would have traded him? Got me to look though. Player of the game is Matt Pierre. 20 attempts, 113 rushing yards, and the touchdown, along with 45 receiving yards. I wasn't at my best today playing quarterback, but I had Matt Pierre there to help fix it. Music down a bit. Oh, I know what the problem is. It's because I raised the audio for I raised the audio for the gameplay, but it's my entire desktop audio. So, my bad. Take a look at the stats. I will get some music going. This should be a lot more balanced then. Did he really cut Bruce Irvin? I can get replays of like any play I want. That's cool. Here was the final play, by the way. They just wanted to get another deep ball off, but look what Hayden John Charles does. He whiffs. He doesn't even pick up the blitzer or the rusher. We didn't even blitz. And that puts Greenberry in a tough spot, because by the time he's able to get free, Rooks has already won his battle. Imagine if Greenberry could have just thrown it at this spot right here. Or, let's see. When Rooks gets there... One sec. These controls are weird. When Rooks gets there, no one's even close to the end zone, but he could have put some air under that throw. For sure. Here was the first try at it. Looks like Shepard had his hands on it too. Yeah, he sure did. Almost caught. Would he have fell into the end zone? Oh man, he would have if he had hung on. Man, that's so awesome. So here are the player stats. Greenberry, 12 of 21. I was 11 of 23 with McKenzie. Threw for a bunch of yards, but also 3 interceptions. On the ground, Sheridan, 37 yards. Nothing special. We had 113 with Pierre. Receiving, Reggie Shepard, 5 catches. Hayden John Charles, 3 catches. Lance Adams had 4 catches. Day 3, Pierre 3. And defensively, here are all the players who registered a sack. Pass deflection, Leon Daniels had 7 tackles and 2 pass breakups. Lukens had 2 interceptions. He wasn't a part of our custom team stuff or anything. But yeah, I hope you really enjoyed that, everybody. It was a lot of fun to see an all-star game like this put together. I need to find like another way to do it. I want to do more customization. I'm sure I could go on like Madden and create a bunch of players and build out 2 teams and figure it out. It would just be a little more work. If you have any suggestions for how this formula could be done better on a different game, let me know. And Andrew Johnson would have won that game over McKenzie. McKenzie still won. McKenzie still won. Pierre, Leon, and Lax were the top 3 players of the game. Yeah, hard to argue with that, although Shepard has to be up there too. All right, everybody, I think that is going to bring this one to an end. I would like to do something else. You know, I feel like there's something else I could do on All-Pro Football. The season mode in here, sadly, doesn't allow you to really do a whole lot. You can pick the team you want, but then I can't put like other teams in here. I can't make a league of just MrHurriicane themed teams. Otherwise, I would. I can also only make 20 total players. I can't make any more than 20. Doesn't matter how many teams I have custom. 20 teams, 20 players, max. So this game is just too limited to go really further than I went today. I can do more games with these same teams, but I'm not sure that would be what everybody wants. The other option would be I could do the same thing, but I play as the other team, play against the other one. Hall of Fame soon. I'm not sure about soon, but the Hurricane Hall of Fame has to happen for sure. Steven Smiley in the game. I would have loved to include Steven Smiley, but he only had like 5 games of excellence. That wasn't enough to put him over Pierre or Roscoe Sheridan. What franchises are represented in this? The Minnesota Dynasty, the UTSA Dynasty, the Kalispell Dynasty. And then for franchises, Chargers, Jaguars, Bears, Panthers, and my Browns rebuild. Alright everybody, that is going to do it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed the action today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have some fun watching college football. I'm looking forward to LSU and Bama tonight. And I will see you all with more football action on the channel soon. Have a great day, everybody. And thanks for helping me out, Wise. I had no idea what I was doing for a lot of this.